使うか。 隙だら
近づいてきたわね。そのまま道なりに進んで。
なんだ。
道がそれた。意地でも祠には近づけたくないってわけ。
回り込むしかないみたいだな。
このまま黒龍の封印を解いて大丈夫なのでしょうか。
今はここを脱出するのが先。
clan is plotting. It ends here. So you've come, Raven.
Back off, Hayabusa. 了解。
Ninja Gaiden 4 is shaping up to be one of the most anticipated action-adventure hack-and-slash titles in recent memory, marking the long-awaited return of a legendary franchise with a bold new vision. Co-developed by Team Ninja and PlatinumGames and published by Xbox Game Studios, this next chapter in the series is set to launch worldwide on October 21st, 2025 for Xbox Series X or S, Windows PC via both the Microsoft Store and Steam, and PlayStation 5. It will also be a Day 1 release on Xbox Game Pass, and it supports Xbox Play Anywhere, meaning players who own it on Xbox can also enjoy it on PC without an extra purchase. This isn't just another sequel, it's the first numbered mainline Ninja Gaiden game since 2012, and it brings with it a brand new protagonist, Yakumo of the mysterious Raven clan, while still giving fans the chance to step into the shoes of the legendary Ryu Hayabusa as a playable co-lead in key story chapters. The game's story unfolds in a richly imagined near-future setting known as Sky City Tokyo, a sprawling vertical metropolis shrouded in a deadly supernatural miasma and ruled with an iron grip by the sinister Divine Dragon Order. The streets and rooftops are infested with terrifying daemon entities, creating an oppressive atmosphere that blends cyberpunk futurism with dark mythological horror. The narrative alternates between Yakumo's journey, starting from the city's perilous lower depths as he rises to challenge the Order, and Ryu's perspective as a battle-hardened veteran stepping in at critical moments. This dual protagonist structure develops a layered mentorship dynamic while also uncovering a broader conspiracy tied to the fabled True Dragon lineage, a storyline that promises high-stakes intrigue and deeply personal conflict for both leads. On the gameplay front, Ninja Gaiden 4 is being described as a fusion of the razor-sharp precision and punishing risk-reward combat philosophy that Team Ninja is known for, combined with PlatinumGames' signature flair for stylish, fluid, and expressive action. Yakumo's arsenal is built around the unique Bloodbind Ninjutsu system, enabling him to morph his weapons mid-combo, chain stance shifts for adaptive offense and defense, cancel into air juggles with pinpoint timing, and unleash the ferocious Blood Raven form, a high-risk, high-reward transformation that grants a short burst of overwhelming power. Meanwhile, Ryu returns with his iconic moveset, including a newly refined Izuna Drop and Flying Swallow, along with the brand new Gleam form, which channels the power of the True Dragon Sword into devastating, screen-cleaving after-image assaults that feel both cinematic and mechanically rewarding. Combat systems are designed to reward mastery and punish sloppy play, with instant weapon switching, strict timing windows for perfect techniques that amplify both damage and poise-breaking potential, and advanced enemy guard behaviours that force players to read patterns instead of relying on button mashing. Encounters are dense and deliberate, with stage layouts that encourage route knowledge and smart resource use, while maintaining the franchise's hallmark arena-based battles. A standout new traversal mechanic called Rail Action Sequences injects bursts of high-speed movement between combat zones, keeping momentum high without losing the tightly focused level design that fans expect. The campaign is structured into discrete, story-driven chapters, with each segment locking players into either Yakumo or Ryu based on the narrative, creating pacing variety and unique combat scenarios. Boss battles are being carefully crafted to prioritise pattern readability, creative mix-ups, and mechanical escalation over simple health bar inflation, ensuring every major fight feels like a high-skill, learnable test of the player's abilities. Progression is tied to earning and spending Ninja coins, which unlock new techniques through guided training sequences, offering an old-school sense of skill growth, while allowing players to deepen their mastery of both characters' movesets. From a technical standpoint, Ninja Gaiden 4 is targeting 60 FPS across all consoles in both quality and performance modes, with an optional 120 FPS high frame rate mode available on Xbox Series X and PS5 for those with compatible displays. On PC, input latency optimizations aim to deliver lightning-fast responsiveness, while console versions take advantage of features like haptic feedback and adaptive triggers for a more tactile feel. Accessibility options include full input remapping, adjustable subtitle and broadcast settings, and assistive toggles for camera behavior and timing cues, ensuring both newcomers and veterans can tailor the experience to their comfort level. In terms of additions, the standard release will come with a pre-order bonus Dark Dragon Descendant skin for Yakumo, while the deluxe edition includes exclusive cosmetic packs, a digital art book, and the official soundtrack. For longtime fans, Ninja Gaiden 4 is being pitched as the most refined, mechanically satisfying, and narratively ambitious entry yet, and for newcomers, it's a perfect entry point into one of the most iconic action series in gaming history. Now you can enjoy the screenshots without any interruption. Enjoy!